so please excuse the wind noise. This is workout 3 of week 1, which means it's the last resistance workout of this week. So if you've got this far, well done. What we're going to do today, repetition, people. Okay, that's how you get good at stuff. So we've got the same workout. Okay, we've got the squat, we've got the swing, we've got the shoulder press, we've got dog in the background being a pain in the ass, we've got rows, and we've got core work, and then a little bit of variation in today's cardio and volume thing at the end. The variation, the progression doesn't come from doing more complicated exercises while stood on one leg on a Bosu ball. The progression comes from, gosh, it is windy. Okay, the progression comes from adding weight. Okay, that's the way you make this better and more effective, and you get results. You add resistance. Okay, so if you can, go a little heavier. If you can't, that's okay. And if you're tired and you're not feeling it today, go a bit lighter. Ultimately, you want to progress. It doesn't mean that you've got to progress every time. Warm up. Standard is Gale, and we're going to do our top to bottom warm up. So let's start with head nodding backwards and forwards. And now left to right. And now side to side. And now shoulder rolls. Really big circles, forward, up and back. Nice big circles. And then shoulder rolls forward. Circles backwards. And shoulder rolls and circles forward. Wraparounds. Crossovers. Elbow circles. And reverse direction. Circles again, this time stretching out the bicep, the elbow joint, just working in all the directions it can go safely. Got that wind. And wrist circles, and wrist circles the opposite way. And our T-Rex things. So this time, as we bring it down, we're going to make a fist, and then we're going to open our hand. Fist, open. Make a fist and open. Just work the wrist through. A nice range of motion. Make a fist, open. Fist, hands wide. Really stretch the motion. That's good. Shake it out. Side of the waist. We'll start with side bends. Just out of the ambience. We've got a car alarm going in the background. Before it sets off by the gale force winds. We're doing a little bit more work for the side of the waist this time. Hand out to the side, and I'm going to reach as far as I can. Like I'm stretching this way to try to touch the wall. Stretch, stretch. As always, I've got the bum muscles tight. Stretch, back to center. Stretch, reach for the wall, reach, and then the other side. Reach for the wall, reach, bum tight, abs tight. Reach, good. Hip circles. Change direction. Hip circles again, slower, but bigger circles. And then again, change direction. Slow, big circles. I can hear grinding and clicking. It's probably all good for you. That's good. Rotation work. Plant your feet. Everything but the feet move. I've done this one before. But opening this up. High. Swing low. Come high. And the head. The shoulders. Chest. The waist. Even the hips a little bit. Even the knees a little bit. They all move. But for now, the feet don't. I've come to love this one. Oh, you just feel everything loosening up and opening up. And now we're going to add the feet. Can't quite see my feet. Still can't see my feet. But what I'm doing is I'm twisting onto the ball of my foot. Okay? So it's that movement there. Heel comes off the ground. Twist on the ball of my foot like I'm stubbing out a cigarette, although of course you don't smoke because you're good healthy people. I'm going to add that foot twist to my hand movement. Now this is about as sport specific as you can get. Forehand, backhand, tennis, throwing punch, ball, trying to stand up in a gale force wind. Good. So that's the hips start to get loosened up. Let's get onto the knees. Kick your heel up to your butt. That's good. And now marching on the spot. For a while, really get your legs pumping, your arm, got a bit of rotation going on here. Okay, swing the arms nice and high, get the knees nice and high. That's good. Okay, kick out your feet, start to raise the heart rate over now, bounce up and down the spot. Good, shake it out. Okay, we're warmed up. Or maybe you're not. Maybe do a little bit more. Okay, again, normally by myself, I'll probably do a little bit longer. But we can start with exercise number 1 now, which is, of course, the squat. So, we're going to put the kettlebell on the floor. I'm just going to adjust this so you can actually see what my feet are doing somehow. Using science. Okay, good enough. Can't see my head so much, but that might be a welcome distraction. My feet are shoulder width apart. My toes are mainly pointing forward, just out a little bit for comfort. Okay, I've got the kettlebell on the floor in front of me. You can just about see the handle there. I'm going to bend down, bend my knees, and push my hips back as far as I can to bring my bum back, like I'm trying to get my bum to touch the wall behind me. As I do that, I lean forward and I drop my belly in between the legs. Okay? We'll look down at the kettlebell, grab hold of it. I'm going to swing it back towards my hips, so I'm going to bring my hands up to my bum, and then I'm going to pull it up, grab hold of its handles, and then I'm going to snap the handle. Okay, get your feet into a comfortable position, take a deep breath, and do your squat. That's our first set. Very good. Catch your breath. Have a drink. I'm actually going to move this whole contraption back a little bit so you've got a slight better view of what I'm doing. From a cinematography and direction point of view, I think Steven Spielberg's job is safe for a little bit longer. What do you think? Second set. Once you've had enough rest, we're going to start with the kettlebell on the floor. I'm stood behind it, bend my knees, send my hips back, drop my belly between the knees, bend over, grab hold of the handle, swing, bring it up, snap the handle, get your feet into a good comfortable position. 5 reps again, here we go. Excellent. Put the weight down. Use the same weight, or if you're up for it, go a little bit heavier, which will be absolutely fine. Take a rest. I've got a drink of water over there by my tomato plant, which I think we're going to have to move. I don't think it gets enough sun there. So when I'm ready, I'm going to go again. So I've gone up a weight, I'm on a 24 now. Grab hold, swing, bring it up, okay? Snap the handle, bring your elbows in close, take a deep breath, 5 reps. That's good. Okay, so today we're going to do 1 extra set of squats. Kinda. We're actually only going to do 1 squat. So I want you to go lighter if you've got a lighter kettlebell, or even go with no kettlebell at all and just do this body weight squat or an air squat. 1 second. Okay, so what we're going to do here is a pause in the bottom position, just to try to gain some range of motion and flexibility through those hips. So I'm going to take my kettlebell, I'm going to do this sideways on. So this is an extra 4th set today. Bring the kettlebell up as normal, snap the handle, I've gone lighter. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to come down, pushing my knees out as I do it, leaning forward. I'm going to bring my elbows just to my legs, inside my knees. I'm going to hold this position for 10. That's good. Now, I was able to get my elbows to kind of, you can see the mark there, just on my top side of my knees. The goal for me, sorry about that. Okay, so the goal is to get my elbows inside my knees and kind of push them apart. So spread my knees apart. You can probably do that already, I'm working on 50 years of weightlifting and a slightly dodgy hip. That doesn't matter. Moving on. Kettlebell swings. So I'm going to adjust this so you can see what my feet are doing. Alrighty. So you can see the kettlebell now. That's my feet level with the kettlebell. Take a step back. So the kettlebell is about 30 centimeters in front of me, give or take, maybe a little bit more. My feet are shoulder width apart. I might take my feet out a little bit wider on kettlebell swings, just so I've got space to get my forearms inside my legs. Bend on over, grab hold of the kettlebell, tilt it towards you. Okay, and here we go for our first set of 10. Breathe out to the top. Tense your abs. Place it down safely. Stand up, okay? Take as much rest as you need. I'm kind of ready to go again, but by all means pause the video. Join me when you're ready, okay? That's the second set. At the top, as well as breathing out, which tense my abs, I'm pushing my hips all the way forward. I'm squeezing my bum muscles as hard as I can. I'm trying to clench my butt cheeks like fists, okay? Here we go. Last one. I'll do this one from the side. Kettlebells in front. Bend my knees. Bum backwards. Drop my belly between my knees. Tilt the kettlebell towards me. Swing it up. And here we go. Swing it back, put it down, let go, and it goes back to the same place you started from. Excellent. Whew. Time to adjust the camera angle again. I feel like I'm fussing around with this a lot more than usual. Shoulder press. I think I'm going to try to do it all today with the 24. Okay. So I've gone up a weight. You don't have to. You can stick with the same weight. You can go lighter, you can go heavier. It's up to you. When you caught your breath, or when you've nearly caught your breath, nearly. Okay, you don't want to be completely back to normal. When you've nearly caught your breath, we're going to get ready. Bring the kettlebell up, tense your butt, fist under chin. At the top, remember, shrug. Get that extra inch, okay, extra 2 centimeters of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing to change arms. 1. Remember to shrug. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. When we talk about core strength, it isn't just about doing endless sit-ups or crunchies. It's about being able to stabilize you, okay? So when you're performing a movement that requires speed or force production, which is arguably the same thing, Nothing's flopping around. Everything's braced and tight, so I can do the thing. So when I'm running, I don't go running, but when, for example, I go running, I want to move the least of me possible. So when I flop my head around, arms going all over the place, I'm tight here, braced, and it's my arms and legs moving, my head stays absolutely still. And that's the same when you're throwing a punch, throwing a ball, kicking a ball, riding a horse, whatever. You want to be able to brace the parts that don't need to move and allow the ones that do need to move to be as efficient as possible. Here we go. Bring it up. Doobie jacket. Zip. Swings, change arms. And when you stood still, one of the key muscles in keeping, oh, the wind's dropped, how nice. One of the key muscles in keeping you braced, okay, is your bum. So you've got to have your hips in extension, and you've got to squeeze your bum like two fists, okay? And along with that, okay, we're going to stabilize the spine by keeping the abs braced. This is tight, this is tight. Hips are in extension, ribs are down. Not up, ribs are down, okay? And that breathing out helps. When you breathe out, it tenses the abs. Here we go. Round number 3. Good today. We join those. Whew. Anyone tells you they're doing one arm shoulder press is not a full body workout, they're lying to you. Okay, more camera adjustments by Dave the director. Perfect. Dumbbell rows. Well, kettlebell rows, although a dumbbell will work just as well. I'm going to do these kneeling on the bench. Remember, you can do these supporting yourself, elbow on your knee, with this back leg back, and here. As we touched on the other day, what we're trying to do here is not rotate. We're trying to resist this now heavy weight, 28 kilos, trying to turn me. I'm going to resist being turned. The lady shall not be turned. Okay, that's a quote from Margaret Thatcher. Don't know why I brought that up. I'm not like her biggest fan or anything. Here we go. Actually, I've just remembered. The quote was, "The lady's not for turning." Remember shit like that. Okay, great. That feels good. I'm going to go straight into it. Try to speed this process up. Remember, pause the video. Don't try to keep up. Work at your own pace. two. We'll take a little break now. Some water. You ready? I suppose I am. Good, good. Other side. My plant pots over. We'll do some planting later on. Okay, that's that done. I'm gonna, of course, fiddle around with the camera angle. Okay, because now we've got plank. Everybody's favourite. Planks are just about suffering and holding that suffering. So we're going to go straight to normal plank for 30 seconds. Remember, clench your bum. Okay, that's key. If you don't think about anything else, try to get your hips in extension and squeeze your butt. That's the most important part of this. Okay? Make fists, up my feet, wiggle them back, drop my hips, squeeze. So, variation on plank. We did those toe taps the other day. You can always drop it to your knees if it's hard. Or you can just hold it longer. You don't have to hold it for record-breaking amounts of time. Arguably, if you can hold it for 2 minutes, you're either not doing it properly or your abs are fine. You're fine. But a way to make it harder, to engage the abs more, is to squeeze more of the muscles in your body. One of the ways we're going to do this is squeeze our fists hard, and I'm going to attempt to drag my elbows down, except they don't move. I'm just putting force through the floor and attempting to slide my elbows down towards my ribs. And you'll see when I do this how much I shake, and I probably won't hold it for the full 30 seconds, okay, because it's about how hard can you squeeze, okay? So, same setup, elbows and fists, up onto your feet, wiggle your feet back, extend your hips, squeeze your bum, and here we go. Hey, that's so much harder, and I'm only holding it for half the amount of time. Whew. So it's a lot more effective, it's a lot harder, and you spend less time doing it. Okay, so I'm trying to slide my elbows down, but they don't move, but it contracts all the muscles in my body. And when I'm doing it, I can't breathe properly, so I'm making these tss, 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 little noises, so I'm taking little gasps of air. That's miserable. Let's do it again. Feet, hips, fists. Time to engage those elbows. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to pause the video now and turn it around. Just because for the cardio I need to be on a bit more of a stable surface than this to do some skipping on. Bear with. Okay, I'm back. Skipping rope time. Yet again, better with the camera angle. Bloody hell. Good enough. Skipping. Or jump rope. It's actually a better name, I suppose, because you are jumping over a rope. We're going to do, you can do this for time. I'm just going to do it for reps. I'm going to do 50 skips, 50. And then we've got some squats. And then we've got some, what should we do? Let's do some press ups, in which case I need to adjust the camera angle again so you can actually see me on the floor doing this. I know. Instead of press ups, let's do something hideous called a plank walk up for a little bit of extra ab work. Okay, there we go. Can't see my head, but that's a blessing for everybody. 50 skips. Walk-ups. So we're going to get to our plank position, okay, and then we're going to put where our elbows are touching the floor. I'm going to pick my arm up, put my hand on that point. You'll see what I mean. So I'm in a plank, pick up my hand, pick up the other one, so I'm now in a press position, put my elbow down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those is fine. That's round 1. So we've progressed our cardio finisher a little bit because we're doing 3 exercises as part of our circuit and not 2, which means you're going to be exercising for longer, which means you're more tired. Then we've got a skipping rope. That's fine. That's part of our warm-up on day 1 and day 2. We're doing skipping with an invisible skipping rope. Do that, or marching with high knees on the spot, or jogging on the spot, or jumping jacks. It's all good. You ready? Round 2. Jump squat. Plank walk up. Last time I did this, I moved my right hand first on the walk up. I'm going to move my left hand first this time. Okay, and a fun exercise. Catch your breath. Have a drink. So this is supposed to be cardio. So resting's fine. If you're a beast and super fit, by all means, don't take any rest at all. Just go straight into the next round. We'll take a 30 to 60 second rest. I wouldn't go beyond that because the idea is to try to keep a heart rate up at a decent pace. Third and final round, optional. You can do more or less if you want. Squat jumps. Walk ups. I'll do some on my right side, some on my left side. That's a thorough miserable exercise. Okay. That's round 3. You're done. Maybe you want to do a bit of stretching. I'm going to, just to mobilise my hips. Just some rocking. Open my hips back up again. Catch my breath. Have a drink. Then time for some food. Well done for doing most of week 1. Tomorrow is another activity day. So I'll post up a 5-minute clip of chatting about things you could do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you get outside and enjoy some sunshine wherever you are. Thank you.